Erica, you hold a CPA designation, but work in the field of finance. What advice would you give to aspiring accounting and finance professionals hoping to make the leap from accounting to finance?
I would say, first of all, that they shouldn't feel like it's the biggest leap in the world. It really, it isn't that big of a leap in the sense that if you have an accounting background, you already understand, again, a lot of the fundamentals. Anybody who is going to go into finance also has to learn accounting. It's not like you're, necessarily behind by a lot. You need to maybe polish up on some finance skills, but I would say the first thing I would say is don't feel like it's this big, intimidating challenge that you have to overcome. And the second thing is to really build out a network of people that you can talk to about it. I think that in my generation as well, a lot of my peers did that transition from accounting to finance. Some of them didn't really know what that meant. Like they thought finance was something different than what it ended up being. There are a lot of different types of finance roles. And so you should really be, take time to understand what that transition means to you. Like, what do you actually want? Don't just be like, I just want to be in finance. Like, what about finance do you actually like? And what about it do you actually want to do? Talk to the people who already do that, understand what that involves, and then you'll know how to get there, because it's going to become clear to you what are the skills that are needed, what are the expectations for that role. And also, like, people who are already doing that job, you can see, what kind of lifestyle do they have? What kind of background did they come from? I know a lot of engineers who ended up in finance, and they had to learn everything from scratch, right? So it's not something that should be viewed as this impossible move or like this big obstacle, but definitely take some time to learn about what you actually want in finance before you just buckle down and say, oh, I'm just gonna get a CFA and then figure it out or something. Because there are people in finance who don't have a CFA, and why? Like, what was their experience, or what did they learn before where they didn't have to go those extra steps, right? There are different ways you can get there. There are different types of roles within finance, and I think it's really important to not just see it as like this one finance job. There are tons of finance jobs. Don't just say, I want to go into finance. Like, learn about what you actually want to do.
Very, very sound advice, not just for our current students, but for our prospective students, because many of them do see accounting and finance as two very different things, but also, and then some see it as one and the same. So I think your advice is excellent in the sense of, and not just for finance, but also for accounting. What is it in accounting that you're interested in? What is it in finance that you're interested in? Do a little bit of research to find out before diving deep.
Yeah, because there are so many different types of jobs within that umbrella that to just be like, how do I go from accounting to finance is a super loaded question if you don't actually know why exactly you want to go into finance, right? And I think that will make a big difference.
Excellent, thank you.